Hey, what is going on, guys? It is Young here, and today I'm back with another Fortnite video. And in today's video, I'm gonna be doing a full guide on the week 5 challenges. I'm gonna show you guys how to complete all the challenges for this week, and as well give you guys some tips and tricks to complete all of your challenges and to complete them the fastest way possible, so that you guys can unlock all your tiers for the battle pass and get even closer to that tier 100 skin. And before we get into the video, I'm going to be doing another V-Buck giveaway. If you guys want to win a chance to win some free V-Bucks, all you have to do is to drop a like on this video, make sure to subscribe to the channel, turn on my notifications, and leave a comment down below of your Xbox gamer tag, PSN gamer tag, or Epic account. The winners will be chosen very soon, so make sure you guys enter the giveaway. And as well, make sure to add my new Snapchat that I made. And I'm going to be doing all the announcements on here, the V-Buck giveaway winners, just behind the scenes, anything in general. I'm going to be doing that on there, so make sure you guys add my Snapchat. It's going to be YoungHumorYT. Just type that in the search bar on Snapchat and it's going to come up. And alright guys, let's get right to the video. So here we have all of this week's challenges, and I'm going to read them off for you guys. And the first one is to record a speed of 27 or more on the different speed radars. And the second one is to jump through flaming hoops with a shopping cart or ATK. There is 5 hoops that you have to go through. And then after that, you have to deal damage with tactical shotguns to opponents. You have to do 200 damage. It really isn't that hard. If someone has 200 health, you can just, dink them twice and you will have that challenge completed. And then after that, the eliminate an opponent closer than 5 meters away. So that's pretty much just point blank. And the one after that is deal damage with SMGs to opponents. After that, we have minigun eliminations. There is 2 of them. That challenge has got to be absolute cancer. I don't want to see a bunch of people running around with miniguns, but apparently that's a thing now. And the last challenge we have here is to deal damage with standard pistols to opponents. You have to do 200 damage, and that is all of this week's challenges. I'm going to go in through every single one of these challenges and show you guys how to complete these challenges the fastest way possible. Okay, so for this challenge here, what you have to do is you have to record a score of 25 miles per hour or higher at different of the radar signs. And to do this challenge, you can be in an ATK or you can even be in one of the quad crashers. And this is a pretty simple challenge to do. Even if you have the ATK or the golf cart, whatever you want to call it, even if you have that, it's still really easy to do the challenge. You don't have to drift at all. You basically 25 miles per hour for a golf cart is basically just normal driving speed. That's going to be 25. And then basically the hardest part of this challenge is just going to these locations. So the first location here, I'm going to show you guys, it's kind of right outside of Dusty Divot. You kind of want to head north. And once you head north, you're going to see it right in front of you. It's going to be on this road. And once you go past it, see I'm at 29 miles per hour. And that would be the first location to get this challenge at. And one other thing that I would like to mention about these challenges, and this applies to every single week's challenges, if you want the challenge to count, you have to stay in the match. So you have to win the match, lose the match, do whatever. You have to finish out the match in some sort of way. And if you just leave the game after you do the challenge, it won't count. You have to redo the challenge. So for the second location where you want to go to, it's right above Loot Lake or whatever it's called now. It's like Leaky Lake, and I don't even know if it has a name right now. But basically, you want to go a little bit north past the modern houses between basically Loot Lake and Lazy Links. And it's just going to be on this trail here. You just go down the trail, speed right past the sign, and you'll get above 25 miles per hour, and you'll have that location completed. The third location for this is you want to go more towards Pleasant Park. And up here, this is where you're going to find the quadcrasher or your ATK. You're going to find it right on this hill to the right. I didn't show in this game because I already had one. But you basically want to head down this trail. So once you go to Pleasant Park, you want to head south. You want to continue along this trail towards Tilted Towers. And right past this restroom is going to be the radar sign. Just run right past it or run straight into it. Whatever works, get that 25 miles an hour. And you will have that challenge completed. So just go to these locations, go above 25 miles per hour. You can do it in a golf cart or you can do it in the quad crash or whatever one works, and you're going to have this challenge completed very quickly. So the next challenge I have for you guys is you have to drive one of these quad crashers. You have to drive it through a ring. So there's going to be a few different locations around the map with the flaming hoop, and you just have to drive one of these carts through. There's going to be like a little pad, a little launch pad, and you're going to just run right over it and go right through the circle. And I believe this challenge was in, I think, season 5 or even season 4, because I do remember doing challenges like these a long time ago. I mean, a long time ago, but I do remember doing challenges like these. And the first location that you want to go to, you want to go to Snobby Shores. Then you want to head to that far house, and then you want to pick up the quad crasher. Then you just want to head a little bit east. And once you go a little bit east, it's going to be right in front of you on this little hill. And this is where we're going to find the first flaming hoop. You just go up this ramp right here, launch up, and you go right through the hoop. And that would be the first location for this challenge. And the second location of this is going to be right to the right of Greasy Grove. There's going to be another flaming hoop in this location. Do the same thing, launch up, go through the hoop, and that would be the second one of this challenge. The third location that you want to go to is right by this modern house, right by Loot Lake. Just behind this modern house, you're going to do the exact same thing. Go up the ramp, launch into the circle, and that will be the third ring in this challenge. The next location we're going to go to for the fourth ring is right by Dusty Divot, and you're going to come up here by where the kind of like the factories are at Dusty Divot, and the ring here is a little bit off the cliff, so you have to launch yourself off the cliff into the ring, and you're going to have the fourth location done for this challenge. And for the next location, you're going to go a little bit across to the other side of the map towards the racetracks, a little bit above Paradise. And you're going to see a ring right at this location. So to find a quadcrasher, I'm pretty sure there's going to be a ton of quadcrashers near the racetrack, or not. There's going to be definitely ATKs in that racetrack area. Or to complete this challenge, you're going to be a complete savage like right here. I'm about to go through the ring again. Watch, this is absolutely insane. So I go up this hill and I just use the thing and I'll launch myself back over it, and I'm going to go right through this ring again, right through the middle of it. That was absolutely insane. I'm not even going to lie, I wasn't even trying to do that, but it came out pretty sick. I can't believe I went through the ring just like that. But the next location after that is going to be by Wailing Woods, and you're going to come up right on this hill, and after you go through this ring, this is the last location of this challenge. So there is 5 different locations you have to go to. Once you go to all of them and go through the ring of all of them, then you have this challenge completed. So when it comes to those 2 challenges and a lot of other challenges in this video, when it comes to completing the challenges, you can do a lot of the same challenges in the exact same game. There was quite a few locations when it comes to going through the fiery rings and also finding the speed radars. I know there was at least 3 locations that were very close to one another. So once you do one of the challenges, you can do the other challenge in the exact same game and pretty much at the exact same time. So when going for the challenges in this week, just to make sure that you're always trying to go for the most amount of challenges as you can in one game, because you can get a lot of these challenges done at the exact same time. So you can have all of these challenges done in like 3 or 4 games tops if you do them all at the exact same time. So those would be the challenges when it has to deal with locations. The other challenges have to deal with guns, and the next one is you want to deal damage with the tactical shotguns to opponents. And the thing about these challenges, or at least the deal damage challenges, you can do this on a player who is already knocked. So an easy way to do this is just go into a game of squads or a game of duos with one of your friends, and then any knocked player, just light them up with a tactical shotgun, and you're going to get this challenge done very, very quickly, which honestly is really, really easy because you don't even have to knock the player yourself. You can just eliminate them or just do as much damage as possible when they're knocked, and you're going to get all those deal damage points very, very quickly. And the one after that is to eliminate opponents from closer than 5 meters away, and pretty much 5 meters away is just about point blank, so right in front of your face. And this can be done very simply in the early game. Just when you're running into buildings, people are going to be really close to you either way. So if you get a shotgun in the early game, you're going to be set. You're going to be able to get this challenge done quickly if people are just rushing you. The challenge after that, you have to deal damage with SMGs to opponents, and just like the first one, you only just want to do this. I mean, you can do it to knock players, it's pretty simple, but you can also do it on knocked players as well, and that's what makes it really, really easy. And when it comes to all of these challenges, a very simple way to get these challenges done quickly is going to Disco Domination. And in Disco Domination, it is super simple. There's a lot of noobs in that game mode. So in there, you're going to be able to get a lot of kills every single game and complete your challenges where you have to go to certain locations. And I'm sure there's going to be a lot of other people in Disco Domination doing the exact same thing. But if you want an easy lobby just to get a lot of your challenges done, Disco Domination is definitely the way to go for that. After that challenge, the next challenge is arguably probably one of the most cancerous challenges I've ever seen in my life, and that is to get minigun eliminations. Because the last thing I want in my lobby is to have half the lobby run around with miniguns and just spray the mess out of me. Because miniguns are already cancer enough. I wish they would have taken out of the game along with the LMGs. Because they took out the LMGs, but they didn't take out the minigun, unfortunately. But it's sad to see there's a challenge for that. There's going to be a lot of people running around with the minigun. That's going to be extra annoying. But all you have to do is get elimination. So for this one, you don't have to deal with damage. You actually have to kill the player yourself for this challenge to count. Which honestly is not even too hard. The minigun's completely overpowered and just melts through structures, melts through people. So this is not a very hard challenge to do once you get the minigun. And for the last challenge we have on this list, this is even going to be the last challenge of this week, and this is to deal damage with standard pistols to opponents. And basically what a standard pistol is just the great pistol, the standard pistol that you would find a lot in the early game. So that's basically when you want to do your challenge. It might be a little bit harder to find a standard pistol later in the game, But at the beginning of the game, try to find a standard pistol. Those guns actually melt. They're actually really, really good. It does like over 20 damage a shot, and you can just spray the mess out of people with it. And honestly, in some cases, it can honestly be better than a shotgun at close range. And that's only in some situations, but it's honestly a pretty good gun, even though it is a standard pistol. So this challenge shouldn't be that hard. Basically, the hardest part is just finding the pistol. But once you find the pistol and get that 200 damage, then you'll have that challenge completed, and that would be all of this week's challenges. And alright guys, that's a wrap up for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys can complete your challenges for this week. And if you could, make sure to drop a like on this video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Turn on my notifications so you're notified for every single new video. And alright guys, I will see you in the next video.